The IHWA Premier League is proudly brought to you by Shatterguard.com.au, Front Row Screens, your local streaming superheroes, and CD Dodd, scrap metal recyclers.
And on this final night of the CD Dodd Perth Premier League, we've still got one more game to bring you before finals time. And we have got ourselves an absolute belter for you. We have got the Flyers Orange facing a real big situation. They either put out the Blackhawks or the Blackhawks, should they win, they will replace the Sharks in fourth place in the finals race when that particular series begins next week. Paul Persick with you in the commentary box once again. It's a great pleasure to have your company for what is going to be a crucial game. This is the final preliminary game after 6 months of tussling between the 5 competition sides of season 2021. The Blackhawks, they got back into form last week against the Vikings. They mounted the pressure in period 3 after P1 and P2 ended up scoreless. They won 4-1 to defeat the Vikings. The Flyers Orange, they could not take back any momentum after the first and surrendered 2 leads to be humbled by the Perth Sharks 5-4 last week. And a win is certainly a must to get some much-needed momentum heading into the finals series in the CD Dodd Perth Premier League. And for the Flyers Orange, well, they are going in with some severe clouds. They have got several late changes. Blake George, he's out due to injury. And also just 10 minutes ago, before the teams went out, it was announced that Dave Ruck and Kieran Webster would not be playing in the side either. So the Flyers Orange are going in slightly depleted in that department. The Blackhawks are going in fresh and ready to go for what is going to be an important game for both these sides in the context of this season. The Sharks earlier, they tasted victory in convincing fashion 7-5 to, for the moment, take fourth place ahead of the Blackhawks. And that'll motivate last year's grand finalists to look to get themselves another win, this time over the Flyers Orange, and take back fourth place and campaign to go one better in 2021 in their grand final berth. The head-to-heads between the Blackhawks and the Flyers Orange, the Blackhawks, out of the 3 clashes between the sides so far, have not won at all. It has been 0-3-0, and the worst goal difference is against the Flyers Orange, and it's a goal difference of -10. Watch out for those stars for the Blackhawks that will look to fire. Smart, Grover and Campbell on the attacking end. For the Blackhawks, the way they've been finishing in the third period, down to the work of Kazala, Sack and Woodman, forming a really good core to finish games under pressure. They've been really good over the last 5 weeks. The Flyers Orange, their lack of control of the puck and attack, there's a silver lining to the 4 goals scored. The players like Smith, Tanner and Riley Langell, they need to lift if they want to make a really big statement win tonight and take back some momentum heading into that semi-final series next week. Because they will play the Vikings in a semi-final regardless of the result. And that'll be the second of the semi-finals next Friday night here at the Perth Ice Arena, second versus third. But the Flyers Blue, the reigning champs, they are still awaiting their opponent. Will it be the Sharks or will it be the Blackhawks? Now that both the Flyers Blue and the Sharks will be watching this match with great intent. Whether it be live here at the arena or on front row screens. And it's great to have them once again as our media partners for season 2021. But also our title sponsor, CD Dodd Scrap Metal Recyclers, very loyal supporters of local sport in the great state of WA, the best state in the country. And also Shutterguard, our power play sponsor, manufacturer of German-engineered roller shutters since 1989. Long time ago, eh? Now the Blackhawks getting themselves out of their huddle and ready to go under Jason McMahon, and the Flyers Orange under the tutelage of McCalla Fellows are about to get themselves ready. How will they adjust to the game plan that they have got without 3 of their most important players? They've got Georgiev out, Ruck out, that's Dave Ruck, and Kieran Webster out as well. But it'll be quite an interesting challenge for the Flyers Orange, who were humbled last week by the Sharks 5-4 over in Coburn. And the Flyers Orange now back into position. What is going to be a very crucial game. Sit tight, everybody. We certainly hope you enjoy what is going to be another tremendous game that we have in store for you on Front Row Screen Sport, your number 1 in 2021. Also on our Perth Premier League Facebook and YouTube pages. Front Row Screen's YouTube page, that is. and also on the IHWA Facebook page. It'll be Lodge starting things off with sack. It's go time. The last game of the home and away rounds. And the Blackhawks have first use. Sack from the defensive zone now. He's going to play it forward, and the Blackhawks are on the early charge. And there was an illegal kick by the looks of things. It was against McLean, who had that one off his foot. The referee will make that decision, and indeed it is. And so it'll be a face-off just by the baseline. The sack losing that one to Lodge, who just thrusted it forward back onto their attacking zone. But the Blackhawks are able to recover it first now. And here they come. Grover, the skipper, an early entry, shoots just by the post. Sack, rebounds well. Onto Hillier, he goes for it. Inside the slot goes Sack. 1, 2, 3, no, doesn't get it on either attempt. Ruck, that's Jacob Ruck. With no Dave Ruck on the side, open ice pass, it'll be an icing call. But both sides kicking this game off with tremendous power. Blackhawks with 3 attempts there through Sack and Hillier, but weren't able to get it done. Davidson and Lodge do battle in the face-off. It's won by Davidson. Look at how Smith just bursts his way through, getting control of the puck and playing it off the end boards. And it'll be another icing call, so the Blackhawks will have another chance in getting this one back into attack. Some good music playing over the speakers here at the Perth Ice Arena. It's always a great vibe booster on a Friday night, especially if it's a big round of CD Dodd Perth Premier League action. Flyers Orange win the face-off. They played out to Campbell, releasing Smith from behind the goal line. Blackhawks doing everything they can to reverse the momentum, but McLean has it. It's in his path. Into the boards by a couple of Blackhawks players. It bypasses Lodge, and the Blackhawks are on the move. Only momentarily. It's well cut off by the Orange. McLean back to Potvin off the sideboards, but now Minson will fire things up. Playing it out wide, Grover. Off the sideboards, the Flyers Orange have 3 players just isolating steadily on that defensive zone. Lodge was one of them. Gets it across now to Kelly. And now Angel. Great speed, just darts past 2. Almost got bundled out by Kazala. And the Blackhawks have enough backup to rebound the puck on the defensive zone. Only momentarily, it's out to Smart, deflects off his gloves. Kelly plays it back to right centre point. Where do they go this time? Again past the right post, it's on to Tortoise. Cross-ice pass, brilliantly intercepted. And from the defensive goal line, Hillier rebounds. Cross-ice pass intended for Davidson. Well saved McCann off the pads. Like Sack and Valentin Kazala linking up. They go out to Hillier. He shoots again. McCann inside the crease, making a good save. Kazala rebounds back to the goal line. Sack along the boards. Good rebound pressure by the Orange, trying to force the puck back their way, but to no avail. Eventually they do get it through Riley Langell. Langell out to Smith. What a great rookie season he's having. Firing that one up to Tortoise. No chance for them as the Flyers Orange trying to rebound out of the defensive zone. It's hoisted to McLean. Langell and Kelly the targets. Great flare by Langell behind the crease. He's got Smith as a target, but he elects to go to Campbell. Campbell struggling to get clean possession of that one. Now he does. Goes towards the slot. He could have gone for it, but goes to Smith. And an easy save, Charlie Smart. Oh no, Jamie Campbell had enough space to penetrate further into the slot, but unfortunately, that pass back on to Cameron Smith maybe wasn't the best decision because he had himself a really good chance. And 5 minutes have elapsed in this opening period. No score on the board on the CD Dodd scoreboard. Comes out the back towards Smith. Open ice pass. Well covered there by Mark McCann. Goal crease being exposed for a moment. Hillier plays it wide. Williams. Neal. To Davidson. He flicks it out. And now the Blackhawks have got the pressure going. Great handle on it by Lodge. Fires it off to Kelly. Lovely cross-ice pass onto McLean. Forced wide. Into the boards. He's able to thrust it forward onto the offensive zone. Cross-ice now. Comes to the big man in Campbell. Cross-ice to Lodge. Inside goes Kelly, but he couldn't get that one to go. McLean. Good game he played for the Sharks earlier. He fires it off to Lodge, and again, inside the crease, Smart. And the puck was inches away from going into the net. Smith. Fires it out to Lyndon Lodge. And they release Tortoise. Forced out wide again. They're not playing enough direct. Lodge onto Ruck. Couldn't take firm possession of that one. Lodge. The Lodge boys combining. Robson forcing the Blackhawks back, and Smart stones it in. Stopping proceedings there. Joining us for the first time, the Blackhawks up against the Flyers Orange. What is a big game for both sides. If the Blackhawks win, they're in. They go into fourth place. But if the Flyers Orange win, the Sharks go in. And the Blackhawks, last year's grand finalists, miss out. Tortoise in a scramble inside the slot. Can't get it into the net. Good Blackhawks defence forcing them wide. Cross ice onto Ruck. Nice side step inside to Langell. Smart. Great save under pressure, and now the Blackhawks with the defensive takeaway. They're rocking and rolling now. Hillier. Great work by Hillier to keep it in front. Backhand across ice. Intercepted by Potvin, who just plays it towards open ice. And it'll be an icing call. And again, it'll go the Blackhawks' way. That's while we're at it, of course. Just again, 2 o'clock tomorrow. What a big game in WAFL. Last round of the home and away season. Lathlane Park is the venue. Perth and West Perth will be battling it out. We'll have Luke Worthington and Matt Chechens on the call there. For what is going to be another great contest before the finals begin. Robson moves it well inside the slot from the corner. McCann saving it low. Put under tremendous pressure there from Robson. And stopping it in his tracks. Gazala and Lodge. It's won by Lodge. Pushed back to Smith. Targeted to McLean. The Flyers Orange rebounded back out of the goal line. Campbell didn't get all of that one, but it found Kelly. Another open ice pass towards the defensive goal line for the Blackhawks, and it'll be a fourth icing call. No, it won't. Campbell trying very hard. That one ricochet for Flyers Orange player, namely McLean. The Flyers Orange again with another defensive takeaway. Open ice pass towards the goal line. It's been recovered by Robson. Playing it directly along the wing. It's intercepted. Lodge. Slap shot. Fires it. Ricochet there of a Blackhawks defender. And the Blackhawks will get a move on quickly. Here's Hillier. Breaks free. Does he go for it? He does. McCann with a save. Flicks it forward away from the crease. Taken in by Campbell. Campbell, lovely pass to the cherry picker McLean. Great effort by McLean to get into the slot. No, forced wide. Couldn't get that one in his full reach. Lodge from the slot. Off the post and the pads of McCann. Or Smart, rather. Blackhawks moving it freely as well. The pressure really turned up a notch now as we're approaching halfway of this first period. McLean. That one stopped by Kazala. And he pushes it forward into open ice. And it'll be an icing call. This time going the Flyers Orange way. Let us know where you're watching from, wherever you may be across this great state of Western Australia, throughout the nation and around the world. What has been certainly fast-paced start to this game. A lot of pressure on both sides. Faceoff comes out to Williams. Kelly tried to intercept, but Williams, good composure from him. He plays it indirectly to the outer wing, and now the Blackhawks on the breakaway, but it's contained by Lodge, the referee, getting right in the midst of the scramble. And the Blackhawks again have it through Davidson. Backhanded flick towards the goal line. It's recovered by Lodge, hoisted high, back on the centre ice, finding Jacob Ruck. Almost turned over, but Lyndon Lodge had the capacity to control that one in front. He gets it back from Potvin. Oh, he loses that one. Lodge, that could prove costly as Minson goes for it. No, inside the crease. McCann making the save and flicking it in front. Lodge and Campbell bumped off it by Lyndon Lodge. And the Orange are away. Langell, he's got Ruck in company. He goes there, fires it back to Langell. Langell inside the slot, but off the post and onto the hands of Charlie Smart. Another good save from him with just under 9 minutes remaining on the CD Dodd scoreboard. Still 0-0. Both sides yet to hit the board, but both sides having plenty of chances. Why don't you sit down and strap in, turn it all up, and enjoy the sights and sounds of the CD Dodd PPL. Well, a fine breakout by Yannick Lodge, and he got plenty of power behind that shot. It just went over the barrier and out of the arena. Those are the sights and sounds of the CD Dodd Perth Premier League throughout season 2021. Next week, of course, semi-finals here at the Perth Ice Arena. We know one semi-final has been set. The Flyers Orange will play the Vikings in a semi-final. The Flyers Blue opponents yet to be determined until the end of tonight. Lodge turning that one over. Campbell barges his way through. Cross-ice pass intended there for Smith. The Blackhawks on the rebound. Kazala couldn't get that one in. Tortoise fires it wide, bypassing Kelly, finding Big Campbell. Blackhawks looking to muster every chance imaginable, but the Flyers Orange is having more control. They're using the puck a little more efficiently in the last 5 minutes. Langell using that great flair that he's got. Stopped in his tracks by a couple of Blackhawks defenders. Right out to Hillier. Now Sack, he shoots. Ricochet there off Smith. Kazala. Sack is able to get that one back, but he's out-muscled in that contest by McLean. It comes to Kazala now for the Blackhawks. Off the boards with 7 minutes to go on the CD Dodd scoreboard in this opening period. A lot of pressure and a lot of pace in this game, as you'd expect, between two sides bent on finals momentum. From the Blackhawks' point of view, bent on a final spot. McLean and Grover. Grover does well against the taller McLean. Great effort by the Blackhawks skipper. Penetrates space directly inside the slot. Fires it off to Davidson. Davidson had to flick it back out to Grover, but Lodge saw the opportunity and went for it in the turnover. It's now back and forth along centre ice. Lodge fires it out wide. Look at the cherry picker in Ruck. Is he going to go cross ice to Langell? He does. Good control. But great pressure there by Grover and Williams to force him out. Langell has it again. Does he go cross ice to McLean? He has Potvin as well on left point as a target. But he elects to take it wide. And the shot comes into the crease, but saved in the end by Smart. Flyers Orange having a few more chances in the last couple of minutes, but not converting to the back of the net. And that's where the teams really want to get themselves a good head of steam. Blackhawks win the face-off and they're away. Davidson out wide to Campbell. Campbell keeps it in front. That's good play. Campbell fires it off to Davidson. Ricochet off McCann's gloves. It's deep in the slot. Potvin releasing his team out of the pressure. Tortoise. Past centre ice now, goes for the wrist shot. Didn't get all of it. It might have just clipped Davidson's stick at the follow-through. And as a result, the Blackhawks will receive another turnover. Good breakout from Davidson. Neal. Neal's pass, cross ice. Comes out to Kazala. Campbell in front. Neal again, backhander, but the Flyers orange have more numbers on the defensive slot. One of them is Campbell. Plays it along the wing, bypassing Lodge, no icing call. And now Chilaru letting his teammate through for the breakout. Kazala goes past one, goes past two, releasing Sack. Sack goes in, ricochet off Campbell. So Sack getting a lot of the puck in the early goings. Bounces off McCann. Hillier inside the slot, but it's a 4-on-1 situation. And the Flyers orange win out. Langell. Backhanded to McLean. Now they're playing it along the boards. What can Langell do out of this? Creates some space for Kelly. He fires from the edge of left point. Doesn't go anywhere but the post and the boards. Blackhawks looking for an opportunity here. Here comes Hillier. He's been the cherry picker for a lot of them. Missing to the left post. Smith. Nice sharp cross-ice pass to Langell. He has Kelly for backup. And Ruck. Langell went for it himself, but it didn't go to the back of the net. Blackhawks again have players out front. Kazala. Nice stick checking there from Lyndon Lodge, who hoists it back out of defensive zone. Kelly. Went to fire it to Langell, but Williams was able to mop that one up. Came off the referee. And a lucky strike there for the Flyers orange. That could have been a very controversial goal indeed if it came off the referee. Davidson. Davidson playing it back. There's a scramble for it. Oh, nice check by Tortoise. And that allows the Flyers orange to go for the open ice pass, but it's well covered in the end by Jacob Ruck. Fires it off to Tortoise, but he couldn't get hold of that one. And now Williams. Williams out wide. He's pressured. 3-on-1. And the Flyers orange again win the puck with less than 3 minutes to go. On the CD Dodd scoreboard, still 0-0, but it's been a very good tussle between these two sides thus far. Ruck. Flies it back. Lodge, open ice pass. Tortoise going for it with the second chance tip in, but to no avail. Hillier. And Williams. Williams turns it over to Campbell, and the Flyers orange again are playing it along the inner wing. Ruck, slap shot. Nicely pushed out by Smart. Lodge, what can he do? He's going to fire it out to Ruck. He shot ricochet there off Smart's gloves. Lodge. Out to Ruck. Cross ice, McLean couldn't get all of it. Now they got Smith in control. Smith shoots. And Smart clutching it in inside the crease. With less than 2 minutes to go on the CD Dodd scoreboard. Still no goals being added. Both teams very desperate to get on the scoreboard. They've really shown a lot. Face off on the outer circle. Flyers orange win it. Smith. Cross ice Campbell. Pop it out there for Chilaru, but Langell got there first behind the goal line. Good control by Langell. Very quick on his feet. Smith, and the referee has called an infraction. And that'll likely be a trip to the penalty box for a player. And by the looks of things, it is Kelly. And so that'll be the first Shutterguard power play of this game. And that is against Ben Kelly, the Flyers orange. So the Blackhawks will take the puck back to their attacking half. And will likely begin about a minute of the second period with a 5-on-4 advantage. Depending on when we get on with it, of course, with the time clock still running. And the Blackhawks just slowing things down, maybe for a tactic, who knows. Kazala wins out, pushes it out to Grover. Fires it off to Sack. Back to Grover. Great shot, but nobody home. Sack gently flicks to Kazala behind the goal line. 1-on-1, both Flyers orange defensemen covering the slot very well, but there's a little bit of space on the left-hand side. Referee's blown a whistle. There's some holding on, according to the referee. And this time it is against Hillier of the Blackhawks. And that'll likely be the last of the action in the opening period as the players will go back to their benches. And both teams will have a player in the box as the buzzer goes. Blackhawks and the Flyers Orange tied at 0-0 with both teams having one player in the box to start off the second period. It'll be 4-on-4 right after this here at the Perth Ice Arena.
Shutterguard has been installing Perth's best shutters for over 30 years. With no advertising signs on your front lawn and no sales gimmicks, visit shutterguard.com.au.
Welcome back to the Perth Ice Arena. Very even Steven contest in the first 20 minutes as we go to the CD Dodd highlights. This round 24 clash so far. Blackhawks and the Flyers Orange all square at 0-0, but both sides with tremendous pace across the rink. And no doubt both sides would want to keep that going in the second interval of 20 minutes, but neither side has been able to hit the board. Jordan Grover and Tomic Sack getting plenty of it for the Blackhawks, making plenty of chances count and setting up in attack. But for the Flyers Orange, they just need to take the puck a little more central. They've often played wide in the opening period. They just need to penetrate the central line and get themselves an easier chance inside the slot. Now keep in mind, both teams have got one player in the box. Blackhawks have Hillier and the Flyers Orange have Ben Kelly. And so both teams will start off 4-on-4 as we take you back live to the Perth Ice Arena. Live pictures in this round 24 clash. The last preliminary game of the season before September action really kicks off. There's the Flyers Orange already, and the Blackhawks are now back into position. What is a great atmosphere here at the Perth Ice Arena. Must be one of the best this season. But no doubt it will really kick off with the semi-finals next week. We know the Flyers Orange are taking on the Vikings on next Friday night in a semi-final. But who will the reigning champions take on? That'll be the big question, determined in the next 40 minutes or so. He's being instructed by the referees, and it is go time for the second period. Both sides desperate to hit the scoreboard, as it is now 4-on-4 with power play conditions in effect, thanks to Shutterguard. Lodge and Campbell linking up. They find Ruck out wide. Campbell goes big, but nobody home. Good save by Smart. It was a good setup, though, by Ruck, Lodge, and Campbell linking up, making the triangle play. And Campbell was the one selected to take the shot, but just falling short of the target, and Charlie Smart making an easy save. We'll have a restart to proceedings through this face-off. Lodge wins it out, but instantly Kazala thrusts his way forward, and so does Grover, but the Flyers Orange keep possession of it. Campbell and Lodge linking up well. Ruck. That's a lovely pass from Ruck onto Yannick Lodge. Just manning it steadily from the offensive goal line, and now increasing the tempo again. Backhander onto Campbell. He has Lodge in space. He goes for it. Smart bobbles out inside the slot. Ruck looking for the second chance. Tip in, but to no avail. And the open ice pass is going to be easily covered by Yannick Lodge. And the Flyers Orange penalty will be killed off, so they'll be back to 5-on-4 for the next 40 seconds. But the Blackhawks are still under power play conditions. with Scott Hillier being in the box. And the Blackhawks looking to chew off as much time as possible. The crease exposed, allowing McCann to flick that one forward to a teammate. Davidson loses that one, but Campbell with the defensive takeaway, releasing Ruck. They've got 3 targets and make that 4. Ruck from the goal line. He finds Smith. Oh, just wide of the left post. And now the Blackhawks on the move through Tomek Sak. He's got no one to give it to. He's going to go on his own. He goes for it and scores! What a great solo go from Tomek Sak. Breaking out from defensive ice onto the attacking zone, and with a fine wrist shot, opens up the scoring for the Blackhawks. And they lead at 1-0. Just like that, an incredible result. And as we see here, Flyers Orange, what are they wanting to do now? They are needing to really get themselves back into that form. And saw them restrict the Blackhawks' attacking presence. As we take you back live, phenomenal goal. Scored by Tomek Sak. And that gives the Blackhawks a 1-0 lead on the CD Dodd scoreboard 3 minutes into this second period. Flyers Orange looking for the response. Shot came in from Smith, but easily saved by Charlie Smart. What can the Flyers Orange do in response, considering they are without 3 of their best players due to injury? Langell. He goes for it. McLean, no. Whelan. Cross ice pass to Davidson, but he couldn't get a good bite of it. And the Flyers Orange again going to recycle this one. Whelan. Fires it off. Intended for Davidson. Good defense there by Smith. Fires it off to Lodge, who's opening. Lodge and Langell. Langell from behind the goal line. Cross ice pass to the big man in Campbell. Whelan again. Good pace across centre ice, but look at Campbell. Great effort keeping it in front. Can he maintain it? No, he's outnumbered. Campbell's in prime position. Uses the skates. Very well done by Big Campbell. And that allows Langell to seek in with a chance inside the slot, but it's cut off briefly. Smith. Under pressure from Williams. Williams does it well. Plays it off the boards. Lodge. Long. Tipped in by Langell, but into the hands of Charlie Smart. That was a very good passage. The Flyers Orange were playing with patience rather than panache here as we go on the CD Dodd replay. They played both sides of the rink. And there you see Lodge penetrating the slot with a hard wrist shot. Langell had the positioning to go for that tip-in. He did go for it. But unfortunately for him, it fell into the hands of Charlie Smart. Lodge wins it out. He's going to get it back out of the defensive zone. The Blackhawks have got an opportunity now through Hillier penetrating the slot. Hillier shoots. No! Good deflection off McCann. Flyers Orange have the opportunity now. In the breakout is Lyndon Lodge, but the referee stopped and blown the whistle. And that has stopped the Flyers Orange entry in their tracks right there and then. Offside ruling. So it'll be a face-off with both power plays being killed off in the opening minutes. Flyers Orange desperate to hit the board in response. But the Blackhawks are playing brilliantly, controlling it well in the first 5 minutes. Out to Hillier. Inside the slot, went for the tip-in, but to no avail. Flyers Orange now have possession. They need to use it a little bit better. They're often going into those dangerous passes, or hospital passes, we like to call it. And that often results in defensive turnovers 9 times out of 10 for the Blackhawks. And they're making the most of every chance they get. Sak on the outer wing. Goes past 1, 2. He shoots. Sak off the post. And there's another one. Another one. I think it is to Hillier. So 2-0 just like that. The Blackhawks lead. And we've only played 7 minutes in this second period as we go to the CD Dodd replay. Sak played it wide, had space, went off the post, and there Scotty Hillier tips that one in at the second chance and gives the Blackhawks a bigger advantage. They lead at 2-0. With 13 and a half minutes left on the CD Dodd scoreboard, the Blackhawks, like the Sharks earlier, playing for that final spot. They want to go one better than their grand final performance last year. Blackhawks win it again. Grover onto Sack. Plucks it out to Kazala. Wide of the post. Hillier rebounds off the boards. What can he do now? Deflected off the stick of McCann. Under a bit of pressure. Hoisted high, and it's over the glass. And onto the barriers above. And another face-off will commence. Face-off being won by the Blackhawks, who just push it forward without caution. But Ruck rebounds. They're desperate for a response. Davidson collides with Ruck. Referees say get on with it. It's rebounded off the boards. It comes to Campbell. Cross ice to Davidson. Ricochet off his skates and couldn't get a second bite of it. Campbell bypasses the pack. It comes to Williams. Williams high. Off the pads of McCann, and now Campbell rebounds. Robson thrusts it forward, but along the end boards now. Comes to Minson. Off the end boards go the Flyers Orange, but again the Blackhawks have players out back, waiting for that turnover. Flyers Orange now have it. Open ice pass from Kelly. They're wanting an icing call. No, it's being waved off. Directing traffic is Robson. Comes to Minson. And now they're going to play it along the wing again. Davidson from way out yonder. Off the gloves of McCann. But Davidson just kept on going and will get the rebound his way. Turned over by Langell. And now he breaks out from the goal line. Great speed he's got. When their back's against the wall, the Flyers Orange often count on him. Unfortunately, no goals have been on the board for the Flyers Orange. It's been all Blackhawks. In the first two periods, it's hoisted back onto the attacking zone for the Orange, but Williams mops it up. He's got some space. McCann's playing forward inside the zone, but he saves it well. Plenty of power behind Williams' shot, but to no avail. McCann, a nice save in midair. With just under 11 minutes to go on the CD Dodd scoreboard. 2-0, the Blackhawks advantage, with goals to Sack and Hillier in this game. Lodge. Lodge, slap shot. Ricochet off Grover. Right off the gloves too. Kazala. Onto Kelly. Rebounded there by Lodge. And Lodge gets the response. Just what the Flyers Orange have been desperate for throughout this game so far. They've been often outplayed and outshot in their attacking zone. And as we see on the replay, McLean, nice backhander pass, rebounding off the boards. It came to Kelly and gave it out to Lodge, who just dishes out a nice wrist shot and a fist pump in celebration to make it 2-1 with less than 10 minutes to go in the second period. They had 11 shots on target in this game. The Blackhawks have got more of it. Hoisted out of centre ice by Campbell. Comes to Chalaru for the Blackhawks, who are wanting to press home this advantage at the moment, but they've had one goal scored against them. Kelly combining with Lodge, but the Blackhawks defence proving strong again. Hillier. Forced wide, deep in the slot, Smith, and pushing himself down was McCann, making a nice save. By the way, too, wherever you're watching around Western Australia or around the world, we certainly hope you're enjoying the start of spring. September is here. Spring has sprung here in Perth. And it always brings out plenty of excitement. By the way, Sammy Dougal, tuning into our broadcast, says, yeah, Scotty. Obviously must be alluding to Scotty Hillier's goal just a few minutes earlier. And no doubt a big fan there. So welcome to the coverage, Sammy Dougal. We certainly hope you're enjoying it live in full and in HD on Front Row Screen Sport, your number one in 2021. As the Flyers orange rebounded off the boards, Langle does he go across ice to Ruck? He does! Great save, smart off the pads. And getting a good round of applause from his teammates as Sack breaks free. He goes towards the slot. Does he get it? No. Faked the shot. Kept the puck at his disposal. Probably might not be the smartest option because the Flyers orange have got them back under pressure now. The puck is on the Blackhawks defensive zone, but Grover rescues his side. Fires it out to Robson. Robson back out to Hillier. Hillier, great pressure. Bumps off Lodge. Hillier looking for a double. Doesn't get it. Nice rebounding too, making up for that one. Oh, he went to Sack, who had plenty of space inside the slot. The tip-in chance was inevitable. Bobbled out of McCann's gloves. It comes to Kazala, trying to sweep that one away. The two number 22's going at it. Kazala plays it back. McLean deflects it back onto centre ice, but now the Blackhawks have got themselves well covered on the defensive zone. Robson rebounds it off the sideboards now. Lodge gets tossed around by Davidson, but he wins it out. McLean inside the slot. Scrambling with it was Williams. Lodge losing the stick, allowing Whelan to play it free. Still has it. Looking for Davidson. Force wide. Ricochet off McLean's pads. Flyers orange looking for that equaliser with 7 minutes to go. Tortoise and Lodge. Great play by Tortoise, but just got cut off at the last moment by Robson. Tried to keep it in front, but well played by Langell. Good reach. Fended well by Williams. McLean now has it. On the sideboards. Whelan and Langell battling it out, but now it comes to Campbell. Under pressure from Lyndon Lodge. No hand raised. Langell plays it back to Lodge, and now Potvin, who hasn't had a lot of minutes in the second period. He now plays it direct. McLean, forced back. And now, Grover, the skipper for the Blackhawks, who's led from the front tonight, has a chance to reset for the Blackhawks. Nicely played out towards Hillier. Now Sack. And Kazala. Kazala goes for it, intended there for Hillier. Hillier goes for it, off the post. Sack. Pressured by Kelly. Does it well, does Tomek. Sack. Fires it out to Kazala. He has Grover in support, but he'll elect to go for the shot. Off the post. Cross ice. Chalaru goes bang. Nobody home. Kelly lays it with the backhand, but the Blackhawks got players along the wing looking to chop it off. Long pass was intended for Langell, but Grover has himself and Chalaru as main defenseman in fending that one off, but comes to Kelly. And again, Flyers orange player losing the stick. Hillier, lovely cross-ice pass to Tomek. Sack, but the referee has ruled offside. And so the Blackhawks will have to wait their nerves a little bit for another entry in that attacking zone. Even face-off, it comes to Davidson on centre point. That one off the pads of McCann. Smith. In a 2-on-1, Davidson won it out for the Blackhawks. But here comes Campbell. Does it brilliantly, Campbell. Assisting Lodge with the turnover. Now Campbell threads it back onto the attacking zone. Robson faking the pass onto the sideboards. And now looking to reset things for the Blackhawks now. Robson linking up there with Minson. Flyers orange have it in the slot. They got space, but not enough targets. Along the boards, referee will wait for an icing call, and they will make it. Face off on the attacking zone for the Flyers orange. They have a great chance to equalise. 2-1. Here's the scoreline with less than 4 minutes to go on the CD Dodd scoreboard. Lodge thrusts it forward. Does he get it back? No. Campbell He's had plenty of minutes tonight. And Yannick Lodge not happy about that pass. Davidson fires it off to Campbell. Campbell goes back to Davidson inside the slot. Great save off the pads of McCann. Campbell plays it off the boards. The cherry picker is Lodge. Looking for a double. Goes for it inside the slot. Rebounded off Ruck. No, he couldn't get all of it. Davidson under pressure from Lodge. Great play by Lodge to fend it off. And the Flyers Orange now have another chance. Campbell. Lovely cross-ice pass. Flooding the centre. Ruck. Forced behind the goal line. Good pressure by Williams. Ruck still has it at his disposal. Now it comes back to Campbell. Ruck has Lodge. He shoots. And off the gloves of Smart. And it finds its way onto the stand. Right in front of the commentary box. Not the first puck that's come its way. It'll be a face-off on the inner circle of the Flyers Orange attacking zone. They've been very desperate to equalise in the last 3 or 4 minutes, but haven't had the opportunity their way. Lodge, he shoots from way out yonder, but nowhere to go to. Langell, great rebound inside the slot. Going cross-ice, intended for Kelly. But Smart, down low, makes a good save. Inside the last 2 minutes of this second period. These next 2 minutes will be very crucial for both these sides. Gonzala wins it. Comes out to Kelly. It goes up and over and onto the net above and out of the arena. Another face-off on the same place. Meanwhile, the referee will be getting a new puck and getting Langell and Gonzala set. Langell pushes his way forward and Smart making another save. We'll have another face-off. No doubt the Sharks are watching very intently. Maybe they're a little bit nervous given the scoreline. But remember, the Blackhawks win, they are in. But if the Flyers Orange win or if it's a tie, the Blackhawks will be in based on better goal difference. Flyers Orange again have a chance. It's an open ice pass by Tortoise, but easily covered by Chalaru. Turned over. Oh, nice check by Kelly, but he got right up. Neal and Robson bouncing off Kelly. Cross ice now. Comes out to Tortoise. Puck comes out, Langell, and great save by Smart. Langell went for the wrist shot, had plenty of power on it, but Smart makes the save. One more face-off probably. And if the Flyers Orange are able to equalise, we have got ourselves a contest in the final 15 minutes of game time. But the Blackhawks defence really resolute in the last 8 minutes. Kelly interchanging for Campbell on the bench. Lodge loses out. Grover buys it out to Tomek Sack. Well played by Hillier. Looking for a double. He shoots. Tipped in by Gonzala. No, doesn't get it. Off the boards. The Flyers Orange with a rebound. Down to 10 seconds. Langell, great speed. Where does he go? He goes out there to Lodge. One more chance. No, he doesn't get it. It's saved there by Smart, and that's the end of the second period. And the Blackhawks hold a 2-1 advantage heading into the final 15 minutes. Great resolute defence by the Blackhawks. The Flyers Orange gave themselves every chance. We're only able to convert once. Can the Blackhawks hold on, or will the Flyers Orange snatch the game? Back with more here at the Perth Ice Arena shortly.
Shatterguard has been installing Perth's best shutters for over 30 years. With no advertising signs on your front lawn and no sales gimmicks, visit shatterguard.com.au.
Welcome back to the Perth Ice Arena. We're in for a thrilling final 15 minutes in the last home and away game of the 2021 season. It is a 2-1 advantage to the Blackhawks, who are playing for their campaigns. They're playing for their lives, basically, if they want to get themselves into a finals position at the expense of the Sharks, who will be watching with great intent as we take you to the CD Dodd highlights of the first two periods and what has been a very entertaining contest. And in that second period, the Flyers Orange, they were able to get one back, and they were able to get their targets converting on their shots on target. There was 23 shots on target for the game. The Flyers Orange were able to peg it back. But every entry the Flyers Orange had, the Hawks defensemen have been nothing short of resolute. They've blocked every entry imaginable. Charlie Smart has worked hard at the net. He's done a terrific job. But the job ain't done yet as far as he's concerned, because there's another 15 minutes of game time still to go. And it is going to be a very crucial 15 minutes at that. Season defining from a Blackhawks point of view. The Flyers Orange needing to get some momentum ahead of the semi-finals next week, as they take on the Vikings next Friday night. But there is still game time still remaining. What is going to be a thrilling end to the preliminary rounds of this 2021 CD Dodd Perth Premier League. 2-1 is the scoreline in favour of the Blackhawks as P3 is go. Blackhawks with the all-important first entry, but it's only brief, as Smith takes control of the puck. Doesn't use it effectively. It comes to Grover. Cross ice, turned over. Smith and Lodge make up for it. Lodge does well guiding the slot. It comes to Smith. From behind goes Lodge, and Smith. Lodge scores! What a start for the Flyers Orange. Yannick Lodge went from behind. An ambitious attempt it was there, and found his way to the back of the net as we go to the CD Dodd replay. Went past one, went past two. Great control of the puck. Great work with the left hand, and then forced behind the goal line and suckered smart into the outer side. And look at how pumped Yannick Lodge is, and who can blame him? They've come from 2-0 down to equalise just like that, 30 seconds in. Lodge wins the face-off. Campbell. And keep in mind, if the Blackhawks tie, they'll be on the same points as the Sharks, but it's all about that goal difference, and the Blackhawks are better of it. Lodge. Can he get another one? No, not this time. It comes off the pads of McCann. Narrow decision there for the ref to make. McLean only getting that one to open ice. No icing call made. Smith. Open ice pass. Lodge up against Whelan. Lodge won it out. Hoisted high towards the end boards, and Chalaru. While the Flyers Orange get those changes on the fly, the Blackhawks will steady things. Davidson trying to get that one away from Potvin, but to no avail. Lovely pass to the path of Campbell. Campbell goes to Davidson. Davidson just stopped at the wrong time. Here comes the pressure. Davidson out the back. He scores. And Davidson makes it another for the season, and the Blackhawks take back the lead 3-2. As we check on the CD Dodd replay to see how that was set up. McCann did everything he could to get that one under control, but it just went loose, and Davidson with the backhand to the back of the net. And that gives the Blackhawks back the lead. And each team has scored one apiece in this final stanza. We've only played 1.5 minutes. Blackhawks win it out. Ruck. 2-on-1. He's trying to go to Langell. He does. Smart leaving the crease. Flicks it out. Slap shot made by Kelly. Lodge is going to fire it out wide. Langell again from the corner. Does he go to Smith? Yes, he does, but the Blackhawks have that defensive pressure going their way. Here comes Sack. He shoots. And McCann thought he didn't know where that one had gone, but it turns out right between the pads. It'll be a face-off on the outer circle of the attacking zone for the Blackhawks. They've got back the lead just like that, with 13 minutes left on the CD Dodd scoreboard. 3-2 is the scoreline. Sack plays it forward to Kazala, who's looking for those options inside the slot. Loses it immediately. Smith got checked out by Kazala. Referees say get on with it. And the Blackhawks got it back out on their defensive zone. Campbell gently taps it forward. McLean with the open ice pass. Grover. Blackhawks in trouble. And that open ice hit intended for the defensive zone. Ricochet of Hillier and almost hit the referee in the head. But luckily was able to duck out of the way. Face off one by the Flyers. Orange, he comes out there to Tortoise. Not this time. Flyers Orange looking for every chance to take back the lead. McLean darts through, and it's Tortoise! Tortoise scores! And the Flyers Orange level it up again. And as we see on the CD Dodd replay, the triangle play working to perfection. And as we see there, Tortoise bursting his way past and into the slot to tip that one in and make it another one for the Flyers Orange. They level things for the second time in the matter of 2 minutes. Though it is now 3-3, but that's still good for the Blackhawks. Because a tie would put them in on goal difference. Lodge and Langell combining. Comes to Kelly, slap shot from the corner. Plenty of power on it, but a good save, Charlie Smart, who's now put under a little more pressure, having leaked 2 goals in the space of a couple of minutes. Flyers Orange have come from 2-1 down and then 3-2 down. Lodge, plenty of height on that shot, almost hit the helmet of Grover. Blackhawks getting more physical to try and take the Flyers Orange off this big wave of momentum. And now with the defensive breakout. Here's Minson. Minson goes for a ricochet off Lodge. Comes to Kelly. Fires it off to Langell. Great play by Langell inside. No, over the crossbar. And Grover was down on his haunches for the moment there, but he got right back up. And now the Blackhawks have got the turnover. It's an open ice pass, but waiting for it was Davidson. McCann leaving the crease exposed. Very ambitious. Minson fires it forward now. Lodge on the defensive wing, but the referee's put a stop to it. And there, that's Williams on the other end of the rink. And there was a bit of concern there with Williams. He got up for a couple of seconds and then went back down. You see there on your screen, I think. No, that's Grover I was mentioning, rather. And he's not able to put any weight on that. Yeah, as you can see there. Oh, that is often one of the worst things that could happen to a player. And yeah, look at that. He's not able to put any weight on that knee. And that is unfortunate for the Blackhawks. The captain of their side. And a spotted bowler there. And now onto the bench being looked after by a couple of his teammates there and assistant coach. But yeah, Jordan Grover, the skip-up, in a little bit of discomfort with the knee. Have to get an update as soon as possible. Face-off being won by the Flyers Orange. Long shot from way out yonder by Minson, but to no avail. Smith plays it forward. It comes out to Tortoise. 2-on-1 scramble for it. Players going down like nobody's business. Smith. Does he go cross ice to Ruck? He does. No, it's well cut off by the Blackhawks defence, and now they're on again. Williams. Cross ice intended for Minson, but well defended by Campbell. And now they're on again. Minson pushes it forward, but it found its way to Ruck. And the Flyers Orange can recover. 10.5 minutes to go. On the CD Dodd scoreboard, it is a 3-3 tie at the moment. The Flyers Orange, they're wanting a win. They are hungry. Yannick Lodge forced wide. He can play it out to Smith, and he's got Campbell as a wide target as well. He'd like to go for it himself, Lodge, but just lost control of the puck at the last moment. Campbell goes cross ice, Tortoise. Couldn't get that one to go. Big wave of momentum certainly changing. The Flyers orange got a more ruthless edge to them at the moment. The Blackhawks did all of the aggression in the first and then in the second. And then the Flyers orange have really turned things around in the first 6 minutes. McLean, bypassed by Hillier. It fires out to Sack. Ricochet off Potvin. Sack gets the puck back at his disposal. Lovely cross-ice pass to Williams over the post. Hillier. Hillier, ricochet off McLean, but Hillier's going to get it back. Good composure. He's under a lot of pressure from McLean. Directly trailing it, but the Blackhawks can steady. On that defensive zone, the Blackhawks have an open playbook to get to. But here comes Sack, just roaming free. He's got speed from the defensive zone. He got hesitant. Turned over by McLean, but he too just had it out of his reach. He's going to have to work hard for it against Hillier. Hillier's going to win this one, but McLean's receiving some vital backup from Kelly. Langell. Big slap shot in, but just wide of the post. And the referee's calling a stop. And there is a low stick being used there. And it's against McLean. So he's going to spend some time in the penalty box. That's not what the Flyers orange need right now after this big wave of momentum their way. And the Shutterguard power play is in effect. McLean not too happy with that one. It'll be Lodge and Kazala. In this face-off, Lodge wins it out. 8 minutes and 47 to go on the CD Dodd scoreboard. Williams fires it. Intended for Hillier, who had some space in the slot but just couldn't get it in his reach. Hillier playing it wide, building up the circle. Sack! Took a sharp for Flyers orange player. It went to Potvin. Kazala in a scramble for it with Lodge and Ruck. Kazala, great balance to keep it in front. Kazala in the slot. No, it comes to Hillier. Saved by McCann. Two very good saves under pressure, but the Blackhawks still have it. It's in power play conditions. Hillier comes out wide. Kazala deep in the slot. No, doesn't get it. Kazala out to Hillier. Again, bobbled out of the gloves of McCann. Hillier sets things up now. They're on a roll here, the Blackhawks. Oh, cross ice intended for Hillier. Looking for the tip in from the centre. Grover takes his opponent out. Kazala from the cross ice pass, but he's forced back by Ruck. Doesn't want to get hesitant. Almost did. But the referee's blowing the whistle. Be a penalty call against the Blackhawks, possibly. A couple of the Blackhawks players not happy with that, but it's against the Flyers orange. Yannick Lodge is going to spend some time in the penalty box, so it'll be 5-on-3 for the next minute or two. And then Lodge just deliberating with the referee over that decision. It'll be 5-on-3 in the Blackhawks' favour. It'll certainly play to their advantage. And that'll give them some extra space. On the offensive zone, the Flyers orange are going to have to defend for their lives here. So for the next minute is 5-on-3. Comes to Grover. He shoots. It's inside the slot. Williams tried to tip it in, but it went wide to Hillier. Almost lost control. Smith tries to clear it out of the defensive zone, which is what they're wanting to do. They're just playing on instinct for the next minute or so. Grover goes bang off the stick of McCann. Good save from him. And we'll have ourselves another face-off with 7 and a bit minutes still remaining. What a thrilling finish to the home and away season. And if this serves as an omen for finals, we certainly hope that you can join us for that come next week when the semi-finals are on. That is going to be awfully good. Sack from right point, and again McCann making the save. And every minute comes another twist. In this final game of the regular season, you couldn't ask for a better ending to the home and away season than this. Kazala and Langell. Kazala wins out. 20 seconds to go before it's 5-on-4. Grover, whoa, he had a bit of panic there against Langell, but he got it out. The two number 22s going at it. Smith checking Kazala out of the contest. Sack up against Langell. Langell did get tripped up. The referee's waving the hand. And it'll be a penalty call, this time the Flyers orange way. And it looks like it is against Isaac Davidson. As we go to the CD Dodd replay of that call, as we see Langell checking his opponent out there. And then the two number 22s going at it. Sack, Smith, and then you see there Langell getting tripped up by Sack. And the penalty call made. So 2-1. It'll be 5-on-4. Or 4-on-4 rather. For the next minute. Back to even Stevens. And then before long, it'll be back to 5-on-5. These goals are going to be crucial. Campbell finds some space. Campbell scores! Liam Campbell. Great entry into the slot. Found the space on the central zone. Found his way onto the doorstep. Left it open. And Liam Campbell takes the lead back for the Blackhawks. Well, another great twist in this game as we see on the CD Dodd replay. Look at that great skill to get through the opposition. And Campbell absolutely pumped. Could that be the goal that gets the Blackhawks into the semi-finals? Anything is possible. We still got 6.5 minutes to go. Williams onto Campbell. And now the Blackhawks are playing it wide. Potvin couldn't get that one under control. McCann out to Potvin from the defensive zone. And now they play it out wide. Lodge has space. But he's forced wide. 3-on-1. Where was the support coming from? He's got Ruck and Langell out wide. He'll have to go out to Ruck. Yes, he does, but couldn't get a clean pickup of it. Ruck keeps it in front. Langell's in motion. It goes back out to Ruck, deep in the slot. First try didn't go down too well. Langell deep in the slot. It's a scramble for it between he and Davidson. Ruck out the back. Langell again with the rebound with 5.5 minutes to go in this game. It is now 5-on-4. The Flyers orange back at full strength. And it's Lodge! Lodge has got it again! And just like that, it is a tie. Yannick Lodge going from behind yet again. As we take you to the CD Dodd replay, have a look at this. They just played with patience there. Langell firing it out wide to Lodge. And again, the second time he's done it. Went from left to right, suck it smart in, and scored that one and pays homage to those patrons over at the crossbar where they're having themselves a fine time with a bev and a bite. And those chicken wings as well. Yannick Lodge, he is relieved at that one. 4-4 is the scoreline with 5.5 minutes to go. It's been goal for goal. Who's going to break the deadlock again? Smith will fire it out to the attacking zone. The Blackhawks now back under pressure. Because they had a big wave of momentum their way, and just like that, they got it back. And then again, it's been curtailed. But a tie is good for the Blackhawks, because they'll get into the semi-finals on goal difference. The Flyers orange there, hungry. Lodge, 3 players go down. Lodge inside, he's got it! No, it's waved off. You have got to be kidding me. The goal is waved off. You can see on the replay here, my goodness, another twist in this game. But there, Lodge darted through 2 Blackhawks. They went down. And did the puck go over the line? Well, it's difficult to interpret because there were so many players across the slot. And we see Lodge there. He claims to have scored. The referee deliberating over whether the puck went over the line. I'm not sure if he got it, but any decision will be final. What are they going to say? 4 referees having a look. If this is a goal, it'll be a Yannick Lodge hat-trick if it's decided. If it's not, We'll have ourselves a face-off. And every minute comes with another twist. It's a goal! Yannick Lodge has got a hat-trick. And the Flyers orange lead at 5-4. So they've scored the last two. The Blackhawks are not happy with it. Grover's out there pleading his case to the referee, and so is Williams. But there is still 4 minutes and 50 to go, and they can still level it. As we see on the replay, Yannick Lodge celebrated, claimed that he got it in, and the four referees who were close by deliberated, and it looked as though it did go over the line significantly enough to be signalled a goal. And there, Grover, the Blackhawks captain, is not too happy either. As if having that knock to the knee is enough. Grover's just having to live with that decision, I'm afraid. Shaking his head, he's none too pleased about it, but there's still 4 minutes and 50 on the CD Dodd scoreboard. The scoreline is 5-4. What a game we have here. Grover fires it off. Williams now. It comes out to McLean. Here comes Lodge. Time for one more. Lodge in the slot. No, off the post. Lodge rebounds it. It comes out to McLean. Goes looking for Smith. Smith out wide. No. The Blackhawks fending it well. The Blackhawks, they're not out of it. They need to score one to get into the finals. They can at least tie it. One more goal if they can get it, and they get through to the semis. But the pressure is certainly mounting. The power plays have been killed off. 4 minutes to go. Sack in front of Angel. Great control by Sack. Hillier forced back. Does he let it go? He does. Turned over. Langell hoisted high to the path of Kelly. But Robson in better position to rebound that one. Sack. What a game he's played tonight. Plays it back out to Robson with the backhander. Very ambitious one. The Blackhawks pushing forward again. Williams forced back. Open ice pass. Icing call. It has certainly been on for young and old in the final 10 minutes of this game. So stay tuned right here, ladies and gentlemen. It is not over by a long shot. 5-4, the Flyers orange lead. Believe it or not, they lost 5-4 last week, so could they reverse it? There is still 3.5 minutes remaining. Lodge slowing down the tempo. Good pass onto Langell, but he lost control. Forces it wide to Potvin. Lodge. Open ice pass, but look at that. Kelly was the cherry picker, but in comes Charlie Smart, cutting that one off. Angel turned over. Kelly chopped off by Williams. 2.5 minutes to go on the CD Dodd scoreboard. There's one more goal the Blackhawks need, and they can get through the semis on goal difference. But it's not over yet. Williams just past the left post. Tortoise tries the rebound. It bounces off the sideboards. Tortoise open ice towards centre. Davidson to the defensive zone. No icing call. Smith under a lot of pressure. Oh, riding the bump. Coming in from Whelan. And the Flyers orange have a chance. Only momentarily it's forced back, but Campbell is going to steady things now. Poor pass. It was a blind one. Turned over Kazala. And stopped in his tracks by the big man, Campbell. What a defender he has been this season. A great mix of size, agility, and strength. Fires it off to Ruck. Backhander onto Lodge. Lodge towards McLean. Lodge has got another one. Lodge has number 4. And that gets the Flyers orange 6th of this game, and they have scored 5 in the last period. As we go to the CD Dodd replay, great change in direction by Ruck. The backhander coming into Yannick Lodge. Good control from the corner. And there, bouncing off Smart's pads, didn't get any luck. And Yannick Lodge has a quadruple of goals to make it his night here at the Perth Ice Arena. No doubt the Sharks will be smiling as well. Face-off won by the Blackhawks. They need a miracle in the last 2 minutes if they want to tie this up and rescue the game and their season. Big burst towards the attacking zone. It came in from Whelan, or Robson rather. But Lodge controls it well. He's pressured by Kazala, pinned to the end boards now. He's seeking backup up. It's not going anywhere further. Referee's going to call a stop and a face-off. What about this amazing comeback? They've come from 2-1 down and they've had to fight back 4 times. Have the Flyers orange. Kazala and Lodge. Lodge wins it out, goes into open ice behind the goal line. Sack. Backhander. Out towards Kazala. He's backed up. Kelly. Nice backhander. Williams. Oh, lucky goal it would have been. Sack and Lodge. Behind the goal line. Sack getting pinned to the boards. They're going low. Oh, and a little bit of tumble turning there. And the referee stopping that one. And we'll have another face-off. We're inside the last minute of the game and the last minute of the home and away series. As we take you to the CD Dodd replay and show you what happened. A lot of tussling, a little bit of wrestling going on there. As we see here, Sack and Lodge. That might be a German suplex if I've ever seen one. No doubt Brock Lesnar would be proud of that. Lodge and Kazala. Kazala pushes forward inside the last minute of what's been a great game. Williams shot. Doesn't get that one to go. And the referee's got the hand up. Smart making the easy save. But I think it might have had something to do with one of the players throwing the stick. Yes, it was. It's down to conduct. Whoa, Williams. Whoa. Good God almighty, Williams exchanging some barbs there with Lodge. And also, Valentin Kazala also involved there. My goodness gracious me. You see on the CD Dodd replay, that was one of the incidents and also another leading into this double penalty. And that'll take him out for the rest of the game. With minimal time left on the clock, Williams is out as well as Kazala. And that'll be for the rest of the game. So it'll finish up 5-on-3. And the Blackhawks season, dare I say it, has been reduced to a whimper. With 2 goals needing to be scored in a 5-on-3, that's difficult. A clean cross ice onto Campbell. It comes out to Kelly. Blackhawks with one last thrust. But the minimal players they have on the rink, 5-on-3, is not going to do any good. McLean out to Campbell. Cross ice onto Lodge. Campbell, second chance. Goes for it. It bobbles out. And onto the gloves of McCann. Down to the last 21 seconds. So we're going to know now. The Flyers Orange are going to play the Vikings in a semi-final. And the Flyers Blue, they know their opponents now will be the Sharks, who will finish a point ahead of the Blackhawks after this game. Face-off won by Campbell. He pushes back to Lodge, looking for 5 in the game. Campbell. Pin to the boards there with backup from Potvin. Comes back out to Lodge. Cross ice. Smith, he shoots. Inside goes Kelly. So does Campbell. Spinning out there. Final seconds go. And there's the buzzer. What a game. What an incredible game. And what a game to round off the home and away season. The Flyers Orange, they have come back strongly. They came back from 2-1 down at the end of the second and have done it so well today. And they will go into the final series chock full of confidence. It is a 6-4 win to the Flyers Orange in what has been an incredible game to end the home and away series. And for the Blackhawks, last year's grand finalists, their season ends on a whimper. And no doubt they'll have a lot to look at ahead of the 2022 season. Michaela Fellows' side, incredible resolve, incredible guts to come back 4 times and make the most of a couple of silly penalties to win the game and put the Blackhawks out for the season. But also, it was also a matter of revenge too, after last year's semi-final when the Blackhawks beat the Flyers Orange. So a complete reversal of fortunes in this game. And the CD Dodd highlights of this game. Oh, what an incredible game it was. It had absolutely everything. But the wave of momentum completely turned when the Flyers Orange got those first couple of goals and they started to play it on level terms with the Blackhawks. The Blackhawks seemed rattled. They looked frustrated in the final 2 minutes, and those 2 penalties summed up the notion that the Flyers Orange had come back and had come back strongly. 6-4 is the Flyers Orange win over the Blackhawks, and we have our semi-final set next week. Here at the Perth Ice Arena, we have the Flyers Orange taking on the Northern Vikings in a semi-final, and then the Flyers Blue, the reigning champions. They'll be fresh after this week off. They'll do battle against the Perth Sharks, who have snatched 4th place on the ladder, and what a big final series it is going to be. The winners will do battle in the best of 3 grand final series. We certainly hope that you could join us for the final series of matches, but also tomorrow down at Lathlade Park, it is the Demons doing battle with the Falcons as part of round 22 of the Optus WAFL Premiership season. You'll hear Matt Chechens and Luke Worthington on the call before the big final series for them next week as well. On behalf of Bailey, Ryan, Matt, Jordan and everyone of the Front Row Screens team, this is Paul Persick wishing you a very good evening from the Perth Ice Arena on what has been a thrilling final night of the CD Dodd PPL regular season. The Flyers Orange victorious 6-4. We'll see you next week for the semi-finals.